quiet last night. Was that a strategy?
I don't think it was really a strategy, Bill. I wanted to do a good job. I won in every poll as far as the debates are concerned. I think you have them in front of you. I don't think you're going to read them because you never do.
Well, it's internet polls. We don't do internet polls here, so don't give me any grief on it. We never do internet polls. Go ahead.
That's all right. That's okay. I think I did well. I was very happy with the result. And, yeah, I thought they were nasty, but I was okay with it. I'm used to it.
But when you say nasty, let's expound upon that, because that's really what's going on today in this country. Do you believe that before the debate started, the CNBC crew sits in a room and says, let's get these guys?
I probably do think that, Bill, but I really don't care. I mean, whatever it is, it is. You go up there, you do your job. They came at me a little bit strong. They came at a couple of others a little bit stronger than they should have. In some cases, much stronger than they should have. But I was fine with it. I actually liked my answers when they came at me. I thought certain of us did very well last night. It was good for us.
Okay. I want to play you a soundbite that I thought was a very interesting part of the debate right now. You were thanking, and we had that they cut away to the wrong governor. Now, it was a nasty question. I don't know what that means, moral authority. I don't know what that means at all. It wasn't clarified. What do you think he was trying to do there?
First of all, I want to thank the governor. That was very nice of him. He could have just sort of avoided that and talked about himself. He chose to defend me, which he didn't have to do. And he's really a quality person, Governor Huckabee. So I wanted to thank him. And I don't know, he didn't have to bring that up. He goes to another person. He talks about moral authority. My moral authority is better than his moral authority, that I can tell you. So I thought it was unnecessary. I thought it was, by the way, we have thousands of people in this room, and it's great. They're big fans. We love them. But I thought it was an unnecessary question, unusual question, the way he phrased it. And yes, they were very, very nasty to a lot of people last night. And I think that they've suffered. I mean, I've been reading such terrible reviews about the commentators last night for CNBC.
All right. Now, when you were up there last night, as you yourself said, you were a little bit more mellow than usual or than you have been. Is this a new strategy that you're going to be more temperate in your presentations during the debates and perhaps on the trail? Is it a new strategy?
I don't think it's really new. Perhaps I'm going to tone it down a little bit because of the way we've done so well. You know, it's sort of interesting. I wish the country could do this. I've spent less else, and I'm #1 in the polls. So, and that's pretty good. That's what the country should do. But it's been great, and nobody gets the crowds like we get. I mean, look at this room as an example.
Okay, but you're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. And your celebrity status helps you, A, get attention from guys like me, and B, draw crowds in Nevada. But what Kasich was trying to get at, and I'm not sure he was successful, you marginalized him.
He was very unsuccessful.
Yeah, you
Let me tell you, Bill, I'll
marginalized
tell
him.
you. He was very unsuccessful, and every commentator, even the haters and losers that I read all the time, they said that he was put down so strongly that for the rest of the debate, he was just sort of limping along. He hit me at the beginning of the debate. I hit him much harder than he ever thought possible, including the fact that he worked for Lehman Brothers, which took down the world. I mean, this guy was working for Lehman Brothers when it collapsed, and frankly, I think he took a very, very hard hit.
Okay.
And he was not the same. So
Step
that's,
back
whether you
minute.
like it or not, that's the way it is.
Step back from the personal and look at the argument. The argument that not only he makes, but others make, is that you and Carson are not politicians. You don't know really what the system is in Washington and how you have to horse trade and all of this. And, you know, Americans in the end are going to try to go with the establishment person who might know a little bit more about how things are done there. That's the argument Kasich is making. I did in Ohio. Trump's a businessman. He's not a politician. How do you counter that? How do you counter that argument?
It's so easy. It's so easy. I'll counter it very simply. I built a great company. I've dealt with nothing but politicians over my life. I've been so involved in politics, and frankly, they're all talk, no action. Nobody knows politicians better than me. They're really easy to deal with, that's for sure. So I built this tremendous net worth, this great, great company with some of the greatest real estate assets in the world, of which you know some of them. and this is all over the world. I deal with many different countries. I'm in many different countries, and I've had tremendous success. I have thousands and thousands of employees and tens of thousands of employees over my lifetime. I have more experience than any politician, practically, that's ever run for office. That I can tell you.
I mean, look. And that's good, because then the voter can make up their own mind. You put forth yours with vigor. Kasich and others put forth theirs. Now, the criticism...
Hey, Bill, just one... Let me just finish it. We have been run by politicians. They're grossly incompetent. They're destroying our country. It's time for a real change.
All right, and you're running on that populist point of view. Last question for you. When you answer questions in a general way, which you have a tendency to do, you would say that would be accurate, right? You're more general than specific.
I don't think it's accurate, no. I have a very good tax plan out there. I put in many policy statements, including on Second Amendment, of which I'm very strong in favor of the Second Amendment.
Do you have a gun now, by the way? Are you carrying
No,
now?
but I have a license. No, not
You're not
right
carrying
now, but
now.
I have a license to carry. I have a license to carry. I'm not carrying now.
Okay.
No, I don't think I answer in a general way. Sometimes maybe,
Yeah,
but I
the
don't think I
ISIS
do.
thing, you
Hey,
answer
look,
them in a
I
little
went to an
general way.
Ivy League. Hey, Bill. I went to an Ivy League school. I was a very good student. There's no problem with me going into details, believe me. I answer the way I want to answer. And there does have to be, you know, when we answer questions, as an example, about the military and ISIS and everything, if I win, I want to be unpredictable. I don't want ISIS and all of these people that we're going against to know exactly what we're doing. That I can tell you, Bill.
Okay, get back to your rally, and as always, we appreciate you coming on.